Alright guys, we got the Saturn, '04 Saturn, L300, 2.2 liter EcoTech motor. Finally got my wife's battery, so I was able to get my battery back. Yay. But we're going to do a small upgrade right here while we can. This is the original screw stud, I guess you can call. I don't know if that's. And here's the aftermarket one. I bought this when I had an Oldsmobile Aurora. Never buy one of those. Those are trash cars. Never buy one of those. Those are trash cars. And so what we did with this boot is we basically just took the boot off around this this terminal connection piece right here. This is what sits flat against the battery. Where electrical current goes through. You see that's what's connected. And then just bend the boot back, pull this out with some pliers. And so we're gonna put this one in. Took off this this nut right here, and we're gonna put it back on after we get it in and get it seated. That way later on when I want to add an amp, I'm good to go. I don't have to use this right here, which is cool, but you basically got battery power going into this 8 gauge wire hitting here, then you're taking off 8 gauge wire trying to run 4 gauge down to the, you basically bottleneck already right here. Then you try to run big power to the back, and you can just get it straight at the source. So this is what you get. You can get this at AutoZone or Riley's, some company called Raptor. Where they have the dual amplifiers and stuff like that they never sell. At least I don't think they ever sell. I never see them. So yeah, so we're gonna put this in, and we're gonna jump back in and show you what it looks like afterward. Real quick, so we have to modify this and open the hole up because this connector is not as thick as I don't lose it. This connector, and always keep those. You can buy them, but just keep them just in case you ever sell the car. You can take this out. I keep these. I kept this off my Aurora. Don't keep mine crap. But this is a lot thicker. That way we can seat properly. Go in, seat properly. See if I can show you real quick. See right here? Because you're not going to be able to get all of it on the on this part right here. And I don't want to scrape all that off because I do want some type of weatherproofing. But you'll be able to get a wrench around this part, most definitely for sure. Because you're just trying to snug it in. You don't want, because you can strip these battery posts out so easily. Ask me how I know. But yeah, so we're finna get this part right back in, because you can do it straight to bare metal, but you won't have nothing protecting it, so insulating this just in case it gets wet. So we're gonna put this back on, hook this back up, and get to the next part. Show you guys something cool. And yeah, they're more on the line. I know, right? All right, this is what it looks like, completely installed. Like I said, it's tight in there. What I did is I used a damn it, I can't think of the tool. I used a adjustable wrench and snugged it in, because you don't need a power tool. Don't go crazy. If you go crazy on this, you're going to strip the hell out of your terminal. You're going to F up your battery post. You're going to be looking assed out, because you're going to need a whole new battery. And I use the socket on this just because it's not much surface area to get a hold of. And it's in here. Got the splash shield back in place. We're good to go. And yeah, man, so it's coming along. We finna crank it up. I hadn't cranked it up in a couple weeks, so I took this battery off and put it on my wife's car. And I'm finna put this up. And I gotta get a razor. Just clean everything off this damn windshield. But if you're trying to swap batteries on someone's car, yeah, I gotta get the little nutsack on here. But can't show you what's in here just yet. And that's a surprise for the channel later on. This thing's working on. But we gotta get some things taken care of first. We gotta be able to ride right. Let me show you what you can use to do this temporarily, and I do mean temporarily. It's very temporary that you should do this. I wouldn't do this a long time for nothing, because it's not specifically designed for that. They make adapters for battery chargers for side post terminals, because most battery chargers are alligator clipped, and so I need to grab these. That's why I came back over here. It's way smaller than what she had, but damn it, she got a new battery. I got a battery. Now I can get my car on the road because I gotta get inspected and all that stuff. But these were like $3 or $4. They're actually heavy duty. I've been using these. They worked well, but like I said, it's not a long-term solution. They put the battery posts, the connectors out. I also had to flip the battery backwards, the post facing outward, just to be able to get the terminal rings around these. So it's some finagling, some additional work, but hey, we're good. We're running. So I'm gonna crank this up real quick, and then we gotta work on something else. Let's put this back in the trunk. Another reason I like being able to do that. Put this in the toolbox, the toolkit. Oh yeah, if you're a DIY, get your toolkit. A little $8 toolkit to start out with. O'Reilly or AutoZone, doesn't matter. Get you something. So, wait a minute. Get that. So I can clean this out. See this. Gotta fix that. Not worried about it right now though. Yeah, I hadn't cranked up a few days, so I'm gonna let it crank up. I gotta reset all my damn settings. And my colors. Oh, let me I try to get flagged. But yeah. So yeah, man. You see I have a few lights, and if you looked at any of my old, my vlog video with my frustration on Paragon and this new old car I got, which despite all the damage, I actually love this vehicle. Cause she boogies. Let me turn that down. And this is gonna do the entire fix to replace the radiator, because this is damaged. So as soon as it has the fluid so low, I actually do need to put more fluid in here for this. This actually works fine. But that's because the radiator is damaged. It's bent in. It's not leaking, it's just bent in. So yeah. Got a few lights that do work on here, but none of the lights that light any of this up works. So if you are not new to my channel, you've seen this before. Super bright LEDs out of Oklahoma. We're actually going to take this out, put in the 4 I ordered. Because I was, just for, they're going to go up top, the 2 spots up here, one right here, one right there to shine down, one on my temperature, and one over here. That should be enough at nighttime so I can see the gauges enough. All right, we're going to get as bright as we did with the L Series 1. This project goes, but yeah, this is just going to be enough. And I found another L Series. It's L300, and it's fully decked out. It has the roof and all that stuff. It's not damaged like this one, and I'm tempted to get on my grind, hustle real hard, grab that one, and make this a donor car and just take everything out of this and put it over there. Except for the CD player, which I'm just going to take out and keep. Because in that car, it has a screen. It has a fold-out screen, so which I can care less about because I got CD player over here. So that's what I'm thinking about doing, because it does have the key. And even if anything's wrong with it, this car does run and drive, so I can just take parts off of this car and put on that car, unless the motor's damaged, and I just set it on the side and then take a day or so. It shouldn't take no more than about 8 hours just to swap the motors. Simple motor swap. The same exact motor, except they have different mileages on it. If it's, like saying something wrong with the fuel pump, well, this fuel pump does work. We know that. You can barely hear this car running, but this car's running, so. So yeah. So we're going to do that. But yeah, we're going to stop this video put the LED lights in. Next time you see this, it's gonna be at nighttime, and you're gonna see what it looks like with the LED lights in. After I've put them in, taken them out, put them in several times to make sure they're making full contact and are seated correctly. All right, real quick. So I was wondering if this, and I'm still wondering if this instrument cluster work. I have to do some more research on O4s because I'm turning it all the way on, and I get none of my other LEDs light up except for this one. And I'm wondering if that's because these are auto lights and it's daytime out. Because you can't turn them all the way off. You can turn them on full on blast, or you can run daytime light auto, but you can't turn them all the way off. At least I don't know how to. So I'm wondering if that's it. It knows it's daytime, so it's not going to turn these lights on. So we are officially going to have to wait for nightfall, officially, to see if they work, which annoys me. I don't assume that the LEDs don't work because I switched into this one because I tore the light up on accident, and they do work. This is lit up, so we'll see what happens tonight, and then if everything goes well tonight, sometime next week we'll order the rest of them, get them all put in, and put the instrument cluster up. Yeah, so that's it for now. Nightfall hit, we will see what's going on, and cause yeah, you can tell. Look how bright that is. Let's see if we can get focus on that. So bright. I love LEDs, man. Freaking love them. So yeah, we'll see what happens tonight, man. Hopefully this does light up the rest of it. Because if it doesn't light up, that means it's the instrument cluster and not the lights themselves. I'm hoping it's the lights, because I like LEDs. And I don't want to try to find another one of these that works. So yeah, so we'll jump back in at nightfall and see what's going on. All right, people. So here we are. It's not working at all. But I'm gonna do some research because I on the backboard of this this dash. If I completely say it's just the dash itself, because all the auxiliary things, these lights are inside. That's inside. That one's inside. And that one's inside. There's no light on the back side, so I just got to figure out what's going on with these lights. It could be a fuse, which I think I need to try that first, because two of these lights should have came on. At least three of them should have lit up the rest of this, but it is what it is. So yeah, I'm not gonna assume it's that, but we're gonna check the fuses first. Do some research, check the fuses, and then what it could be, since there's one connection point, it could be all these lights run in series, all the illuminated lights run in series, and if you have one out, they're all out, except for maybe this one. But I gotta see. That's all the research that goes into this, right? All right, guys. Hopefully next time I punch you back in, we have some good news.